to try to help people that can't afford to spend a lot of money for meals. And I wanted to give you a few ideas of the things I do because I don't have a lot of money. So for dinner tonight, I'm having these pork chops that I bought, and I paid like $4.69 for them. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 pork chops in this pack, and I'm feeding a family of 5. I'm also doing speckled butter beans, and it takes them about 40 minutes to cook from frozen. I think they're a little bit better for you than canned food. So I try to mix frozen foods, fresh vegetables, frozen when I can't do fresh. And I do also cook, of course, canned food. Last night I had potatoes. I fried potatoes, and I put them in the fridge, and they don't look too good, but I'm going to warm them up, and I'm going to serve them tonight as a side dish. And I used in the potatoes Wesson oil and a Food Club onion mix. And what I did was I just diced the potatoes, put this in to the oil, let it get warm. I also mashed it up with my fingers like this. It's an onion for soup recipes and dips. And then I put it in the oil, and then I put my diced potatoes in on it, and it really seasoned them up, made them, taste good. And then tonight I'm going to rewarm them, so the flavor should really be in there tonight, a lot more than it was last night. I don't expect them to probably be as good, but it will be an extra side dish. Also, I cooked a roast last night, and I put onion, Worcestershire sauce. It was frozen, so I actually didn't cook it last night. I cooked it for about 3.5 hours on 425, and I put onion in it, Worcestershire sauce, water, garlic, salt, and a little bit of Lowry seasoned salt after I put the Worcestershire on it. Because if you put this on first, the Worcestershire, when you put it on, will rinse it all off the top of the roast. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to rewarm my roast. I don't think I'll have enough for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and make my pork chops, and I may serve a couple of those tonight. I'm going to rewarm my potatoes, and I may put some cheese over them and a can of sliced mushrooms. These are about $1.29 a can. The cheese that I put over my potatoes will just be a piece of sliced cheese. My beans are running out of water, so I'm going to add some more water. These cook for about 40 minutes. And if you get tired of pinto beans and you like brown beans, these are really, really tasty. And they're pretty large. I don't know if you can see them. And filling, really filling. I guess maybe, yeah, you can see the size of those, and they're really good. And so far I haven't put anything in them. I'm not going to do that until they get done. I'm not going to put salt in them or anything until they get done cooking. I'm not big on putting a lot of fatty grease into my food. I use either canola oil, Wesson, or some kind of canola oil, corn oil. I love Mazola corn oil, or olive oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up my roast, and my oven's preheated to 350. And I'm going to let that heat up until it's warm all the way through. And then I'm going to do my pork chops. And remember, the pork chops, I want to put seasonings in them, and I may not serve, I won't serve all those tonight, but at least they'll be done, and they'll be ready for tomorrow. Naturally, I'm going to wash them. I'm actually going to get a colander and rinse them off in that. Actually, I may not cook all these because I had a small pan tonight because I used my roast pan last night and it's not free tonight, so I might just cook some of these on second thought. I really do not like the taste of rewarmed pork anyway, so you're with me on this. I'm starting just like, you know, this is nothing planned. This is just me and my day. I have a 13-year-old daughter. I have a 19-year-old son, my husband, and myself that I cook for. And, you know, cooking a meal when you've worked all day or seems hard, but if you just come in and toss it in, and, you know, especially the oven's good for fall of the year, maybe not so much in the summer